Hi guys, welcome to Origin. Now, I uploaded just a moment ago a making of video for the video which I'm just doing right now, but something went horribly wrong with the files and they just got chopped off when I uploaded them, so I've had to delete all of them and I'm redoing the video again, so this will bear no resemblance to what you saw in the clip in the last video. And actually that's good, because there is one thing I want to mention before we start. Check out the video that's featured on my channel. It's been trolled to hell, but it's a really sensitive video. It's my friend Douglas talking about his dog and how atheists can definitely love. I can't believe that that video got trolled. It's disgusting, so I featured it. And I would like to ask a favour. I would like you guys to go over there, reverse the damage as much as you can, if you like. And also, of course, trolls try to beat down these videos, but when they try, people come to the rescue of that video and they get it favorited and 5-starred and made viral and stuff like that. I'd like to see if that can happen with this one. So I just want to mention that before we begin. I'll explain my morality as simply as I can. I use principles as guidelines, but I recognise that any principle I might hold at any given time might be useless in certain situations. For example, I hold the principle that human life is very important, so we shouldn't go around killing each other. But if you're in a life or death situation and it's kill or be killed, then obviously there's a problem there, and the principle has to be compromised in order to get out of that situation. But apart from that, like I said, I use principles as guidelines, so I would never, ever kill someone for any other reason. And same goes for theft, rape, the basic common sense stuff. And all of that, in the first place, derives from empathy. And there's another element as well, which I'll need to go into detail about. I hold the belief that the best possible moral action is the one which causes the most amount of happiness, pleasure, or satisfied desires. And I get the desire part from my friend Dak, who I invite you to check out in the side. When Dak mentioned desire utilitarianism in some of his videos, that's very important. So I'm going to link you guys to that video specifically so you can check out what he's talking about, because it's quite difficult to explain. Now, utilitarianism deals with consequences, but motives are also very important. For example, let's just say that there was some situation where you tried to kill someone, but you actually ended up saving their life. Would you punish them for trying to kill the person, or would you praise them for saving their life? Or would you mix in the two? I would mix the two, but I wouldn't send him to jail because he tried to kill the person. I congratulate him on the fact that he did actually save the person, because to me the consequences are more important. But I tell him off for trying to kill him and advise him not to do it again. Obviously that might not have the intended effect of the person not killing someone again. Now that could present problems, so I want to ask you guys, what would you do in that scenario? Would you punish the person for trying to kill the other person, for intending to kill the other person? Or would you, congratulate them for actually saving the person's life regardless of what they intended to do? Or would you have a mixture of the two? And I want you to explain it in as detailed a way as possible. Comments, video responses, stuff like that. The inverse to this, obviously, is you try to save someone's life, but you end up killing them. And what I would do in that situation is I'd take into account that they meant well. And that leads to an interesting observation, because in the former case the consequences were more important, but in the latter case the motives were more important. I reconcile this with the desire utilitarianism idea that Dak mentioned in his videos. Now, this video was precipitated by a discussion with the YouTube user The Defending Champ. But if you have a problem with what I've said, or if you want to know more, just let me know, because I'm open to that. And I can't stress enough, this is only how I derive my morality, not how all atheists or most atheists or even some atheists do it. This is just me, and it should not be used as indicative of all atheists. I'd also like to seriously address now this issue of me being too close to the camera. Now, I just shot the last video pretty close to it. I'm not going to redo it because I've already had to redo it for reasons which I mentioned at the beginning of the video. But I will make a conscious attempt in the future to move slightly further back, because, you know, it's not just people saying they find it off-putting. Some people actually said they had nightmares about it, so if that's true, I'm very happy to oblige, because it doesn't ruin what I'm trying to do. So, you know, if you want, you can also say what you think about that. But, you know, what do you think about everything I've said in this video? Just let me know. And there's a lot I've mentioned, and sometimes certain things get mentioned over others. Sometimes the main point gets completely buried by one of the points I mentioned at the beginning or the end. So I want the main point of this video to be specifically focused on the morality issue, but ask me about anything. And of course, if you do have any absolutely serious problems with me being too close to the camera or anything like that, let me know. But apart from that, I've crammed quite a lot into this video, so I'm just going to stop it here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.